Dennis David didn't find it peculiar, but he saw the Navy ambulance arrive after a shipping casket was brought to the morgue. If he's right, then the body was at Bethesda before Jacqueline Kennedy. He's supported by Gerald Custer, the X-ray technician, now an X-ray technician in Pittsburgh. Custer says he was carrying autopsy X-rays to be developed when he saw Mrs. Kennedy arrive. When you encountered Jacqueline Kennedy, when you saw her in the lobby, had you already taken any X-rays?
Well, we had an armful at the time, and my apron or gown that I had on was bloody.
I want you to know, I would like to ask you how you react to the fact that if you already had the X-rays in your hand, the body was already in the morgue when she walked in the door, and yet she just got out of the ambulance containing the casket. How firm are you in your recollection that you saw Jackie when you already had taken X-rays? Is that without question, or would you say that you might waver on that?
No, because I'm almost assured I had X-rays in my arm at the time when I saw her. We had just finished taking some X-rays.
That would mean that the casket in the ambulance parked right outside is empty.
That would have to be it, because we had just left the morgue, and I'm sure that we took X-rays. I know we did, because we had a security man with us at the time.
Dennis, is it possible you're wrong about the sequence? That in order to the sequence is crucial. If the body was in the morgue before Jacqueline and the Gray Navy ambulance arrived, then Jacqueline Kennedy was with an empty casket. But that you're wrong about the sequence. That what really happened is that first you saw Jackie come in the front, and then you went around back and saw a black vehicle arrive at the loading dock.
No way. I remember that vividly. The ambulance, and we offloaded a casket at the back of the hospital a good 15 or 20 minutes before Jackie Kennedy came in.
Dennis David and Gerald Custer both indicate that the body was already in the Bethesda morgue when Jacqueline Kennedy arrived. I've also spoken to others in Bethesda that night. They didn't know about the sequence, but they did talk of two ambulances. The explanation was always the same: security. Some called it the decoy ambulance. One said it was Navy strategy. But a key authority denies that these security measures were taken. In July 1980, I had a 2.5-hour tape-recorded interview with General Chester Clifton, which I report at length in Best Evidence. General Clifton was the senior military aide to President Kennedy. He was aboard Air Force One and made arrangements by radio for the autopsy. Clifton insisted there was no decoy ambulance, that no special security arrangements were made. The FBI didn't know about any security.
Go ahead, duplex, Watchman. Air Force One, and give your party a call.
Duplex, this is Watchman, over.
Go ahead, Watchman, this is duplex, over.
Duplex, this is Watchman. I understand that you have arranged wearing type ambulance take Mrs. Kennedy to Bethesda. Is this correct, over?
Watchman, it has been arranged to helicopter the body to Bethesda. Over?
This is Watchman. That's okay if it isn't after dark. And what about the First Lady, over?
Everybody else aboard. Arrangements have been made to helicopter into the south ground.
This is Watchman. Are you sure that the helicopter operation will work when we have a very heavy casket, over?
According to witness, yes.
This is Watchman. Don't take a chance on that. Also have a mortuary-type ambulance stand by in case the helicopter doesn't work.
That's affirmative.
Instructions for you, over.
That's affirmative, I received.
Now, some other instructions. Listen carefully. We need a ramp. A normal ramp was set up at the front of the aircraft on the right-hand side, just behind the pilot's cabin in the galley. We are going to take the First Lady off by that route. Over. Do you understand?
I receive affirmative.
All right. Also, on the right rear. No, the left rear. where we usually dismount, debark, he may need a forklift rather than a ramp. There's such a thing that is too awkward. He may need a platform to walk out on and a forklift to put it on. Is that possible? Over.
Say again, watchman.